Yeah, this one's weird. We actually might be able to contradict Kyoko in this one. Because she'll say something about Mikuro Ikusama being the ultimate despair. But it says ultimate soldier for serious right here.
Serious. Began with 16 students and is assumed Mukuru Ikusama is assumed to be the 16th student and revealed that Kyoko wears gloves to hide something she doesn't let anyone to see, which we later learned was large scars.
Yeah.
It opened a locker.
Yeah, somehow she got a hold of that key or was doing something with that locker specifically.
And there's titanium arrows and bloody duct tape inside the locker.
Right. Which I have no clue what the duct tape could have been for. And then her account that she was over in the second floor of the dorms.
Right. Using Radakuma's secret tool, which grants access to anywhere.
Right. Well,
Set skills.
let's do this.
Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Allows you to lock onto two statements at once effective during the bullet time. You don't have enough space for that.
What? Oh, it costs 4.
Yeah, it costs 4. You have 17 out of 18. I mean, you could probably get rid of Lost in Thought.
No, I probably need that. I think I could probably get rid of this. It increases the time, increases the speed that I memorize things, but we don't get a lot of memorizations, and usually if I do know what I want to memorize,
Then
I
you're on
start it
top of it.
instantaneously.
Or you accidentally miss it every time and then
17 might be, oh shit.
we need one more.
Hold on. Oh, that one's really good. We'll call it good.
Fair enough.
That does seem like it would be useful, though. Locking onto 2
Let's
statements.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Well, depending on who we spend
Your
free
votes
time
will
with, our
determine the result.
SP bar would have been extremely large at this point.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
She's in the room with us.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Agreed.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko.
Take allergy meds, or you don't?
Do I need to take my allergy meds? Yes. Will I right now? Not at the moment. It would still take about an hour to set in.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait, her
Gloves?
Kyoko's gloves.
Her piercing glare.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
You were in the room with us, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh! You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
This guy.
The way that corpse is Kyoko. If she takes off her gloves, we'll notice that there's no tattoo. I'm gonna be stuck in the case won't move forward, so I don't have any choice but to ask her to take them off. Perhaps on the right hand.
Or fake nails.
I mean,
Could be
fake
either.
nails could be, but I'm guaranteed.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
You could
This
use the
entire
fake nails
discussion
and
is
must be wearing
idiotic.
gloves. If your theory on it being impossible to wear both at the same time,
Yeah, that is fair.
that could disprove.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that
Ah.
corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic. That Kyoko. Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing.
No, it's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Well, seeing as how everyone else is still standing here, there's only one other option.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
You have to identify the victim, everything starts from there.
Kyoko really is still alive. And who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Except for
And
the
there wasn't
hand.
any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body,
That might be it.
And there's nothing
Tattoo
else we
on
can
hand.
do, right?
Tattoo on hand.
Can't that identify?
Kyoko really is still. Then who died?
There we go.
gotta be some way to figure it out.
You'll remember the controls eventually.
The face was
Eventually.
scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body,
Oh, for sure that purple one was gonna swing around and cut you off.
I'm good like that. this time.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, he'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
What the fuck?
It's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Finra.
Well, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it to be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? You really did something that humiliating?
No.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
During the tattoo, the other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. This is going to be the file.
Yeah, the Finra file.
Fenrir file or this one? I thought it would be the profile. Because we're trying to identify who it is.
Tell it who has the tattoo. I guess we can try that one. I was thinking the Finra file, which will tell us. Well,
That's the
I
name
guess
of the
it'll see the
military
one.
Yeah.
group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay.
I guess it mentioned it, and then we went to the library afterwards.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Who that represents Fenrir is a dog.
The dog.
Or a wolf. Yeah, wolf.
Or dogs.
Wolf.
That one was fairly easy.
Woo!
Now I understand.
I got
The
this.
representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf beast.
Cool.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What? Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came
Kyoko.
from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Yoko got it wrong?
Who was she?
No, because Kyoko had a hold of the
Who was
file.
Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean he was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Oh, damn. Then that means he will figure it out, because heaven forbid
Yakuya
he
is serious.
dishonor his family name.
I have officially actually decided to completely ignore all attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your veins.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
No. Monokuma clarified that there were 16.
Nope. There are only 16 students
Alright,
in
then they'll
total that
clarify
have been
again.
taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
It's Kyoko and myself.
I'm sure
Well,
you
they'll probably
realize
go
who
after
I'm talking
Kyoko
about,
first.
right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Makoto and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Although it is possible in the 1 minute that Toko left, she turned into Genocide Jill, killed the person after she ran into them in the garden, and then planted the bomb to make sure that when we got up to it, that it would explode. I mean, think about it. She also set the bomb off.
Right.
So that is entirely possible. But in a minute, we don't know how much time actually passed by, but it was not long.
Right.
exactly so.
Because we know that it didn't take place overnight. I can't let the stand somehow clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Yes.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
At night.
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go
At
get
9.
the pickaxe.
Time was the body discovered? 9 o'clock.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, so
Yeah,
what
he
time is
very
it?
specifically asked
Just
about
9
it.
o'clock. Let's go get the pickaxe and be here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
But it had to have happened after 7:30 because otherwise the body would have been drenching wet from the sprinkler system. It happens at 7:30 on the dot. It doesn't malfunction.
Right.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Whatever happened between 10 p.m. and 9 p.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. All we have to do is mention the fact that the course isn't wet. I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. Or if it did, then it couldn't have been me.
Right.
I think this one's gonna be
time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Or maybe sprinklers on 7:30? Yeah, okay. Sprinklers 7:30.
Obviously hinting at it like, hey, we forgot about the sprinklers.
Yeah, from 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
I tried to be too quick. I didn't give myself enough time.
We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock
In the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Oh!
Shoot!
That didn't work. Hold on.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
Hold on. I'm running out of time.
So Makoto, if you have
Any objections now?
Oh, we might actually game over if you don't figure this out.
I'm thinking.
It's a very interesting.
Maybe I could use sprinklers on it, had to have had it overnight time.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the
There's one
morning.
thing, you don't need reduction of time.
Yep,
Gotta be
Makoto
careful with
doesn't
that.
have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
To 7.
to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto,
If you have any objections, now would be the time.
That really would be the time because we're running out of time. We got 20 seconds.
we've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to
I
commit
have
murder.
no idea what they want me to use here. I have 5 seconds left.
Back. We might game over now.
I might actually game over, but that's just because this one's so vague. The one that made sense isn't here. Unless I have to use the body examination. Hold up. I probably have to use the body
We've
examination.
established a time frame for the murder.
It
You
took
might
place
not have.
somewhere-
Yeah, I don't have time.
Well, we almost got through the entire game without game overing. At least this was at the beginning of the debate.
Class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who the Blackened. Oh, it's not going to reveal who the actual Blackened is right now, is it?
This is a game over segment, so
Oh, okay. Okay, so they voted wrong.
yeah, if you game over, they vote wrong and everyone dies. Congratulations.
Too bad. Congratulations to them. No one else now must be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Want to give it another shot?
I want to give it
I refuse to give up yet.
There you go, right back into the trial.
Okay.
Could be worse. I don't think that game over segment makes any sense, but it could be worse.
I think it was exploded body analysis. They just made it very obscure.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
And 9 o'clock.
On 10 o'clock at night.
That doesn't make any sense!
Just do it.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It
Doesn't
took
make
place
sense
somewhere
right now, but
between
just do
10
it.
o'clock.
No, it's wrong.
That's not a contradiction!
Just watch.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
That's not a contradiction!
Zach, I had to play a mistranslated version. And I
Because of the
managed to beat it, so.
sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
After I sprayed it with bucket.
Right.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you better tell us why!
Prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence and that should do it. I was gonna say. Yeah, okay.
Moment of truth.
Gotta remember how to do this.
Triangle to shoot, X to lock on, square to reload. And then you have a button to go into fever time, but I don't recommend using that until you're negative
Trying to
time.
blame me? I admit nothing.
Because it is in fact the only way I survive negative time.
No! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
I just want to do enough damage to her.
No!
You're gonna do a bunch of damage, but if she goes into negative time after this shit, you're completely gone.
I admit nothing. I'm right about this.
So I hope you get the right evidence as well.
No! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove
Yeah. Love it. There's the one right off the bat.
Oh yeah, it's always good to
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Well, they only got the top wet. The bottom was completely dry. What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after
Unfortunately, this pushes all the blame
On
on
Kyoko.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer must be her. But I refuse to believe it.
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, okay. So if she died, everyone else would die too, in that circumstance.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us.
A trap? We're this far into the game, and now